Harlem. Harlem, baby. Harlem. Wait on.
Oh wait, she's eating. Gotta get her in.
There you go. Pizza. Pizza love.
Alright. So today is our very last day. Day 8?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Wow. Today's the 26th of March, 2012. Our 8th day in New York City, our last evening in New York. And we just had dinner with Vicky from KIP. It's kind of late. You guys got to get to bed. We're meeting at 12 o'clock tomorrow. We'll skip breakfast because you need to blog, you need to pack, and I think you guys need as much time as possible. And again, take the pizza if you need more food. You probably need more food tomorrow morning.
I'll take it.
Stop mentioning food.
That's incredible.
I know.
And today, in our last day, I thought we had a I thought today was a nice day because it was a mix of seeing the beauty of New York at different parts, right? You guys walked all of Central Park. Not many people do that. Well, most people aren't in the shape to do that. So congratulations, you did something that most New Yorkers don't want to do because they can't do it. You walked from 59th Street all the way up to 110th Street.
125. No.
Well, by the end of the day, you made it to 125th Street. And then we went up to see St. John the Divine. Well, first of all, what do you think about Central Park?
It was
Very
nice.
amazing.
I took so many
So
nice
relaxing.
pictures.
I was just
Oh,
walking
you
around
too?
listening to music and looking around.
I like the place where you choked your girlfriend.
I hope you don't see this.
Oh my God. The one time I choked a woman is now public. Okay. That's
I was surprised.
Near
that
the
it was
cherry blossoms.
Turtles there.
the turtles, yeah.
Turtles. I like turtles.
Okay, you didn't believe there were any life in New York, that there's no wild animals in
no,
New York?
not turtles.
Not
Only
turtles.
squirrels.
Yeah.
And the dead fish.
Oh, the semi-dead fish.
I didn't see that.
He was on his way. He was
I have a
he
great
was swimming
picture.
upside down.
Oh,
Fish.
poor thing.
I'm sorry, you have a picture of the fish?
Yeah.
The semi-dead fish?
Yeah.
Even in after a winter, right? It's March in New York, and the trees weren't really green except for the cherry blossoms, which was really pretty. And the place you were talking about was it's the conservatory, all the way up on the Upper East Side.
Rockefeller.
And the proposal bridge.
And the proposal bridge, yeah.
That was
Beautiful
romantic.
turtles.
It is, even this time where the park is gray, it's still incredibly beautiful.
But it was a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Cold it was now. We ran into the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
cold.
thought it was
Right now
gonna
it's
die.
insane cold. But we were lucky. We had a beautiful day, a lot of sun.
Yeah.
And you got to see probably some of the most prettiest parts of the park. It was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody exercising, running. Very cool. And then from the park, we went up to St. John the Divine. What do you think about that place?
Oh my God, it was
We-
beautiful.
I don't know, but I was like sleeping.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I was like,
Something about it.
I really felt peace and love in there. It was so beautiful. I just got so calm inside me, and it was, I don't know, I just got a special feeling.
Like
it
when
was
you-
beautiful.
when you went inside the door, you felt about it
Yeah. Yeah. Just
in your
sleep.
face. Now you were like, what is happening with me right now?
I really
Yeah,
just
sit down.
wanted to sit there all day and just keep praying.
Hmm.
It was beautiful.
Last year we had an appointment at their soup kitchen at the side entrance. They have a soup kitchen on Sundays only. That's the only day that is open, and they didn't need us when we got there. They had enough volunteers, so we went into the church, and we were fortunate. They had 10 minutes left in a mass with the choir and the person playing the organs.
Did we sit there? We were there only for 10 minutes inside the church.
Today?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking about last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we got to see the end of a mass, and we got to hear them play the organs, and we got to hear this choir sing with all the acoustics. It was mind-boggling. It's a very special place. But since we were going up to the soup kitchen in Harlem, what better way today than to walk through Central Park, visit St. John the Divine, and go directly to the soup kitchen, which was about 4 blocks away from St. John the Divine.
Mm.
So it was a perfect day in that sense, you know. You got to see, you got to feel New York. Because Central Park, you could see it, but then you felt something in Central Park. And St. John the Divine, that's just, you're helpless in that place.
Yeah, I just felt so protected inside there. It's crazy.
This
I
is-
was like, something was protecting me.
Yeah.
It's one of the few places for me that when I'm inside of that place, I don't know which country I'm in. You could almost say you're in, you know, you could be in the Pantheon in Rome. I've never been inside the Vatican, but I guess that's what it would feel like. But only there's some very, very famous religious places in Europe that give you the same feeling. But you go up to 114th Street in Harlem and get the same feeling you get in Vatican City. That's pretty amazing. And then when we got to the soup kitchen, we got greeted at the door by who? What was the woman that was so nice to me today?
Debbie. Oh, I loved her.
Debbie
I
loved
love
you.
her.
Huh?
Debbie loved you.
Yeah, Debbie was after me today.
Oh, that felt so good watching
Yeah,
her. Oh
that
my
was fun.
god.
I tried to talk to that woman. She tore a hole in me every single time.
She told you she got 5 boys. She know how to handle boys. Oh,
Yeah.
man. So don't never underestimate a woman's power.
What I thought was cool is that even though she'd been there all day, she started her day at 9 o'clock.
And she was still going.
Yeah, she was still smiling, having fun, and that place was still positive. How many people did we think we fed today?
200 men.
Yeah.
No, or like, wasn't it more? Because, I didn't see like how many people who were entering because I was in the back.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that I have watched like maybe 1,000 plates.
Really?
If not more. Yeah, they were coming like this tall in stabled upon each other, and I was like putting them in, drying them, putting them back, and it came like
Really?
the size of this, like
And-
every 5 minutes or so.
I
And I
would,
was like, wow, if there's like that many people that are coming by, we are feeding a lot of people.
I think we fed more than 200, maybe
Yeah,
3.
it was more than 200. I was at the door at the time.
yeah, you were taking the garbage tank.
It was.
Well over 200.
Yeah, it was. It had to be more than 200.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was non-stop flow of food, drinks, fruit salad, bread.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but like according to all the plates, it was a lot more than 200.
Wow.
There was a lot of people.
I loved giving them the food.
Yeah, but the thing is, I told Thomas, but when we started giving food, there was this little kid coming in,
Yeah.
like, saw through the
Yeah, I was like,
window,
oh,
and
food.
was like, oh, food.
I saw him.
I was like, damn. Damn. That's so unfair to start
We even
life
saw
with being
like
hungry.
men in
So unfair.
suits.
Yeah, but
coming in.
Thomas, that was, I think the most shocking thing was that it was kids there. Little kids, they were like maybe 6 years old. They didn't had anything to eat, so they came to the soup kitchens. That was like really, I don't know, it touched me.
It was hard to watch because it's unfair to be born in already going into soup kitchens for food. It's too unfair.
It was so nice when they entered the room. They were so, how are you doing, sir? They were asking me how I was doing, and that was, it felt very good.
Yeah.
Even when you're hungry, penniless, homeless, they're still polite. What excuse do people have back in Norway?
Nothing.
When you got everything,
I need a new jacket.
I agree with you with the kids because, I was handing out the juices at the end of the line, and then I missed the family who had the kids, and I looked up all of a sudden, I saw those 2 kids sitting at the table, and that hit me hard.
There were 3 kids at the time.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than seeing a hungry kid.
Yeah, that family went to the other room to sign up to come again. They said we are coming every day. This food was so good. We want to come here
They were
every day."
hungry.
Yeah.
But
They were hungry.
why was it so few women there?
She
Yeah.
said, Debbie said that
There's
over 90% every day is men.
Yeah. Why?
She said this is the way it is. Over 90% of men.
But I also saw the differences between the churches we were, we said yesterday. All those people we met today seem so much happier and open, because yesterday there
At
was,
St. Bartholomew's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main thing is when I gave the fruit plates to the people, one of them had like this flashy clock, like
Yeah, I saw that too.
A watch?
Yeah.
like why are you
At a soup kitchen.
wearing that and not selling that to get yourself
Yeah.
some
I
good
asked them.
food?
Mm.
You
That
know?
man that was working with me, I asked him, there are people with dress and nice clocks and suits, and why are they coming here? And it was like that. Many of them, they had their jobs, but they lost their jobs, and they still have to wear that clothes.
Mm.
You got to tell them about the man with the food, you know, in the wheelchair.
Okay, hold on, Patrick, you say that?
Hmm?
Are you stretching your hand or you were just
No, yeah, I'm just stretching my.
Okay, what were you saying?
The man with the wheelchair that came over and said the food is bad, the white bread.
Yeah, and
Oh,
he was
yeah.
sitting there like complaining while eating the food.
Yeah, but just explain why he.
That man was extremely intelligent, that's why I asked him to.
I heard when he talked.
I helped that guy.
Huh?
I helped
Yeah.
that guy. I
Yeah.
said to him, just go and sit there, I'll get your food for you.
But he wasn't complaining about the.
He wasn't complaining, the guy was just more intelligent than everybody else. Basically what he said was, he was 100% correct, he was talking about the nutritional value of the food that was being fed. On that plate was rice and bread, white bread. And he said, and he's right, I've heard this lecture before, where white rice, white bread, and sugar, which is also white, all these things separately and when combined is even worse, take your intestines, the digestive system of your body, right? You have 11 meters of intestines in your body, and it clogs it up. So instead of the food moving, the food gets stuck and it gets what's called impacted in the intestines. And if your intestines are not functioning 100%, the definition of a sick intestine equals disease. You're going to get some disease. So when he looked at the plate of food, he was 100% right. He said, you're giving us illness. You're giving us disease. Because it was a plate of white rice and white bread. And the apple juice is very sweet because it's got a lot of artificial sugar.
And the fruit too.
And the fruit salad was also very sweet. So he was 100% correct. He says, you're supposed to be making us healthy and you're killing us. And that's why I said, can you please explain? Because obviously he knew a lot and wanted to hear what he had to say. So that's what he was talking about. He's 100% correct. But when you're feeding so many people, it's really easy to make that much white rice.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do.
And it's cheap too.
It's all cheap and easy and fast. To make a good healthy meal takes a lot of work. So that's what he was talking about. Anything else anybody else saw?
But something that shocked me was that the people didn't eat up their food.
Yeah.
Half the plate was still in there. I have to throw so much food. It was like you finally get some meal and you throw it away.
I see that almost every time I go to a soup kitchen, the same thing. A lot of people throw away half of the food, if not more.
Yeah.
I asked one guy when we were serving a macaroni and cheese, and then there was a chicken and bread and juice. And everybody was just eating macaroni and cheese. And I went to the director of the soup kitchen and asked him, why do they just eat the macaroni and cheese? Why don't they want the chicken, or the juice? And they go, macaroni and cheese is so full of sugar and carbohydrates. It's an instant high for the body. And so they just want mac and cheese, mac and cheese. It makes the body feel real good. But then you come crashing down because there's no nutritional value in it. So people are just eating the food that makes them feel good for the moment.
Yeah, but I can't remember the two guys that like slept, after eating.
Yeah,
They were
they're
sleeping
like
after
eating it.
eating.
Yeah, that was a hard one to see.
Yeah, I know.
Did you guys see that? The people right after they finished eating, they were sitting back to back, and they weren't, because they were back to back. They didn't see each other. One guy fell asleep back like this, and the other guy put his head down on the table.
Yeah.
Right after their last thing.
Yeah.
Their first looked like their first meal of the day, and finally, when that stomach got happy, the body said, "Shut down."
No,
I
thought-
saw the man after we left the zoo kitchen. He was walking down the street.
Yeah, Patrick.
You know, I felt like I missed the whole emotional impression of the day
Yeah.
today because I was like in the back.
Yeah, I felt it too.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, not apologize. It was like
You still
so
help.
I'm not like
Yeah.
relating
Yeah.
to what you're talking about now.
I think I'm very happy that we were there, all of us doing what we needed to do, because the seven people helping out obviously helped. And the fact, I think they have 3 or 4 permanent guys there who were doing other things.
Yeah.
But how could those 4 guys replace there were like 3 or 4 other volunteers?
Yeah.
There were 11 volunteers. How did those 4 guys do the work of the 11 people?
Yeah.
So I think it was great that we were there helping them out. They had a day they could relax a little bit and stuff. Soup kitchens, no matter what you do, makes you think. And I was told to somebody that when we left the soup kitchen, I gave my Subway sandwich to the guy sitting at the door. Because food doesn't go to waste, not anymore, right? Not in New York. If you don't finish your meal, put it in a doggy bag, there's going to be somebody within 5 to 10 minutes you could give who can finish your meal. So we're now at the end of our trip, almost. Hope you guys and ladies have had a good experience in my dark side of New York. There are many dark sides of New York. You just got to see one, the one that's available this year in 2012. But I hope you got something out of it. I think you did. Thanks for coming.
Thank you
Thanks for
bringing
showing us
Yeah.
everything
You're welcome.
and taking your time away from your family.
Thank you for
Thomas, I feel like I'm not done with this yet. I want to see more of the dark side. I want to see more and experience more.
Hold on to that.
Like you said, it's calling me.
It is calling you.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. When you go back, you share that with people. Share the stories. Share the experiences. Share what you felt. And never let it go. The second you let it go, you guys are going to fall back to that old thing. It's too easy. Everybody around you is doing the stuff that you were doing probably before you came here. By definition, you guys are living role models now. You know how to be different. You know, you can see when people help and stand out and are role models, like Daryl, like George, like Steve, all these people we met, what a massive difference they make in so many people's lives. So what do you choose to do when you go back? Be like everybody else? Or make that difference and change people's lives? It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your video in school. Norway's dying for role models. There are not any. People who make a lot of money on the front of Vega and Dagens Næringsliv are not role models. You guys are. I'm not going to lecture you guys tonight because you've been getting lectures for the last 7 days, and you've also been getting exposed to a lot of hard stuff. But I think it's been great. I think it's worked. I think it's been good. And we had only one really scary moment in East New York. And yeah, that was pretty. And the hotel. How could we forget our 2:30 in the morning? Holy crap. Let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. Sleep in late tomorrow to 12 o'clock.
I ain't leaving your room.
You are leaving the room. Get the rest you need, but so 12 o'clock, be downstairs with your bag. We check out. Then we go around the corner from the front desk, and they have a room where you store the bags. All right? And then from there, we go get some food, lunch will be your last official meal in the United States.
Stop saying last.
Then we'll go for a little walk, come back, and jump in the taxi. Okay? But don't get up too late tomorrow and panic. You need time to pack, and you need time to blog. Blogging from home doesn't count. Blog from here where you're not disturbed, where you don't have all your room or all the things to remind you of before. Blog from here where you have you see the world different. And lastly, when you get back, you tell everybody to watch the YouTube video of you being interviewed by Aftenposten. You say, if you want to know what I experienced, what we experienced, watch that YouTube video and listen to you. That's critically important. So that they hear and see what you saw and experienced for themselves. So irregardless of what Aftenposten writes, whether good or bad, they see it for themselves. Okay?
Thank you so much, Thomas.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. From the bottom of my heart, it was my pleasure. I enjoyed it tremendously. I just had no idea what the hell was going to happen all the time. But that's the beauty of it all. I trusted all of you, and you never let me down. And we trusted New York, and New
Don't
York did
forget
not let us
Thomas.
down.
We trusted you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I was scared as shit in Brooklyn.
Long live Brooklyn.
Your son is on Skype.
Okay, we'll get to him in a second. It's actually my wife. What time is it?
Okay.
It's over time.
It's 5:43 in the morning in Norway. She's on. She's working hard. Let me go talk to her. Say goodbye to the internet world. This is your last video blog.
Bye.
Did you like?
for following us.
There you
Thanks, Thomas.
go. Thanks, everybody. Let's go to bed.
God bless George.
God bless George.